Damn, I didn't. You don't even know me. You just don't like
I
me because
know,
of her.
but I have a habit of harboring things, and since you look like him, I might lash out on you on accident sometimes. And that might be a thing you might not like about me.
Therapy. 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 Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here with my lovely wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
Hey, it's Pop the Balloon Wednesdays with Arlette Amuli. You already know what it is. Episode 35. We're not gonna waste no more time. Also, Vlog Talk is not tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, so me and Alex will not be able to be here because I'm gonna celebrate. But Friday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, so the regular time, but Friday we will do Vlog Talk, all right? So make sure y'all tap in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to everything that we do. It does help us. It helps support us. A lot of y'all be watching the videos. Y'all don't like. Y'all leave a comment, but y'all don't like, man. Come on, help us out.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
All right. You see the lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ladies. The video's an hour long. How many matches?
2.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 3. Let's do it. Don't forget your bingo card. Go on the Discord. Go get your bingo card. Let's see how many bingos get popped off. If you get bingo, post it in the chat.
Hey, so just to go over some of the rules, we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When they come around this corner, if you're feeling him, you like what you see, he's saying all the right things, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything he said that you're just not a fan of and you're like, I cannot bring this guy home, go ahead and pop your balloon. And then I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping your balloon. Are you ready? Okay, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Dante.
Dante, how old are you?
25.
25, okay. And what do you do?
I own a barbershop and a tax preparation business in Vegas.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel, work out. Recently got into snowboarding last year.
Oh, wow.
That type of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Somebody loyal, faithful, beautiful, obviously, which we didn't shy.
No complaints here, huh? No complaints.
At all.
Okay, and now, what are some of your deal breakers?
See, they're not gonna pop on the 6'5" swole stallion. They gonna keep him up there. So, hey man, we starting off decent. He only got popped on because he was 25. Let's see.
He don't look 25. That's crazy.
Hey man.
Multiple children by multiple men.
Okay.
Dang. Dang. That's I know y'all be having fun in life, but some people it does matter.
Somebody who I can't laugh with, have fun with.
Okay.
You know, those are a few.
Cool. All right, so we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start over here. If we can start with your name and age.
I'm Tiana, I'm 23.
And Tiana, what do you do?
I am a nurse extern, so I'll be graduating on December 12th to be an RN.
Congratulations.
She already graduated.
All right, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
He said a deal breaker for him was multiple children with multiple fathers, and I have 2 with 2. Yeah.
All right, now prior to him saying that, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
He's handsome. He has his stuff together, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So obviously, you said that multiple kids, multiple baby daddies is a deal breaker, but is she physically someone your type?
She is. For sure. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go on over here.
Dang, 2 baby daddies, 2 babies at 23. Hey man, life be lifing.
Some stuff is circumstantial. So
yeah, no, 100%. That's what I said. Life be lifing.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
I'm Jordan. I'm 28.
Jordan, what do you do?
I'm a registered nurse.
Look at these nurses. Okay. All right. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I have 2 kids and 2 baby daddies.
Now, before he said that, why was your balloon unpopped?
He fine.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She fine. So yeah, she look good. She look good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And then we did have one more down over here. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Finesse. I'm 26.
Finesse, what do you do?
I'm a warehouse supervisor and I own a chocolate covered strawberry restaurant.
Okay.
All right, so why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because you are very fine down to the ankles.
I do what I can.
I just it's a pet peeve of mine when men wear pants that don't cover their ankles.
Okay.
I respect it because I was gonna say he flooding, but I didn't want to like. It don't matter. He got that fit on, so it's like it's not that deep. But I was gonna say his pants are flooding pretty bad, but I don't think that's a reason to pop on people though.
No.
So that was why I popped.
Okay, got it.
And he ain't got no
Now,
socks
is
on.
Finesse
Okay.
someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
No. I don't. Her smile.
Oh.
Okay, what's wrong with the smile?
I just don't like her smile. And for me, like my smiles are very important, and I would like to love looking at my woman smiling. So, yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you, Finesse. Oh.
Oof. Is this about to be the sisterhood? Let's find out.
Okay, let's head back over here. Your name and age.
I'm 26 and my name is Unique.
Okay.
How you doing?
And Unique, what do you do?
I'm a student at ASU and I'm a supervisor at UPS.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He said the smile thing, and I'm not much of a smiler or a laugher. I'm more serious, so yeah.
Whoa.
You won't really catch me smiling that much.
Why?
I don't.
You don't want to smile?
No,
She's smiling right now.
I know, that's what I was like, why?
I know, but like she has a beautiful smile. So
That's preference, though. It's
True.
respectfully, that's preference. You know.
He hit them with the counter. That's preference. The women have been using that secret technique for generations. Now he's tapped in. He's studied from y'all. Now he's using preference. It's powerful, man.
It's
I
not red
understand.
pill, by the way.
He's not red pill, man.
but you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Now, is Unique someone that's your type?
Yes, she is.
See? Popped because of the smile, like he likes yours.
I know.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we have 3 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 3 remaining ladies a question.
Okay, so 1, I would like to know where y'all are from, and 2, I would like to know what have you as a woman, what have you done to prepare yourself to, I guess, attract the man that it is that you want in your life? You know?
Okay, now that's a good question. All right, let's start over here first with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm 23.
And Nicole, what do you do?
I own a cold pressed juice business that focuses on health and wellness and natural healing.
Okay.
Okay.
So he'd like to know where you're from, and also you as a woman, what have you done to prepare to attract the man you want, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm from Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
And to answer your question, I feel like I have prepared myself, my temple, my body as like I'm practicing herbalism. So I
Okay.
feel like in order for me to attract a man and build a family, I feel like I've built a foundation in my knowledge with herbalism and natural.
Ma'am, what does herbalism got to do with your attraction? Like, what have you done? Like, have you began like studying to be a wife? Are you understanding yourself mentally? Like, have you tried, improving in your behaviors towards men with your interactions? Herbalism, what? Am I bugging?
No.
The freak does herbalism got to do with your romantic life? You got some herbs that will make people more attractive to you?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, well, that's a cheat code then. It's like them cartoons where they spray the fragrance.
The pheromones. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Yeah, because what does that got to do with attracting men to you?
I feel like I've built a foundation in my knowledge with herbalism and natural healing.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go down here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Arlette. I'm 25.
You're about to say Arlette. Okay. And what do you do?
So I have a design company and I also have a luxury and sustainable skincare business.
Okay, and just to answer his question.
Okay, what was the question? I'm sorry.
The question was, like, as a woman, what have you done to prepare yourself to, attract the man that it is that you want in your life?
And also, where are you from?
Okay,
Yeah.
I live in Michigan, or I'm from Michigan. And I feel like when I first heard that question, I don't do anything to like attract a man. But if I was to do that, I guess it's just like a lot of shadow work. So working on like my toxic traits, but also knowing like what brings out the best in myself so that I can be able to, just bring that and glow from within to attract that outwardness, because I feel like if you're good with your shadow work and you're good with like building in yourself, that just like you're a magnet, right? That brings people towards you. So
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Okay. All right, cool.
Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
Shelly, I'm 24. I'll be 25 tomorrow. Next month, I mean.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Shelly, what do you do?
I
think this is like the youngest lineup we've had too.
Yeah, y'all are popping because you guys don't like the question of what do you do that will help you attract a man to you. But this is the whole point in dating.
Well, the man that you want.
Yeah, the man that you want.
You can attract any kind of man.
Yeah, so
and not want them.
You're popping because he's asking you, what are you doing to attract the man that you want? But my thing is, you're saying, oh, I don't do anything to attract a man. It's like, okay, so how are you on here trying to find the guy that you want and then you don't do anything to attract the guy that you want? Man.
I mean, they're doing what they want to do to attract the man that they want.
She just said she doesn't do anything to attract the man.
No, I'm just
that she
saying,
wants.
like them showing up and looking how they look, that's their way of.
Okay, so then they can answer the question.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's a paradox because you're saying I don't do anything to attract the man that I want, but I'm on a dating show trying to find the man that I want. But what's going to attract that man to you?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a it's not a hard concept, but I don't like this whole idea in dating now where it's like, oh, I don't gotta attract no man. It's like, well then what the freak? That's why you're single. You're not drawing any dude to you. Like, yeah, you can do the self-work and you can do the self-care and all that, but there still has to be an effort to get that guy you want. There still has to be something. You get me? Like, just like, imagine if men start saying that. I don't do nothing to attract no female. I don't want to do nothing to attract a female. Then guess what? Everybody would be single for sure.
Yeah, and then there are some that do. But
yeah, but the majority of men, we have things, how we dress, how we act, the type of status that we have in our job. Like, that's stuff that these men are like, this is what I do to make myself more attractive. Mm-hmm. But then on the vice versa, it's like, I don't do nothing to attract no man. It's like, okay, so one side is trying, one side's not trying.
Yeah, because it's that concept of women don't have to try because they're women and they view themselves as the prize type thing.
I feel like everybody needs to start trying. That's the problem with the dating sphere. Nobody wants to try no more. Everybody just wants people to just come to them because they're good looking.
Cool. Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
Shelly, I'm 24. I'll be 25 tomorrow. Next month, I mean.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Shelly, what do you do?
I work in finance, so I work executive level complaints for a major bank. So.
Okay.
You could just go to answer his question.
So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What I've done to prepare myself for like the man I want, I would say I've stayed single for a few years instead of jumping like from relationship to relationship, just to like work on myself, like my hobbies, getting into school. I am in school for business administration. So, and just going to the gym, working on myself, just kind of like getting in tune with what I like to do, and also making sure that like I'm open to, because I feel like it's. People are petty nowadays with the dating pool, just like, I don't like you because it doesn't. So I'm trying to be more open and, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why it's important for there to be more successful marriages, is because you didn't name off any qualities to symbolize like wifely qualities. Like going to school is cool. That's great for an individual, but like you're attracting a partner. Like, have you learned how to cook? Have you learned how to care? Have you learned how to speak appropriately? Have you learned like these, like, what are the wifely traits you've learned? Not a single one has named out any qualities that a wife should have, besides, you know, being self-healed, I guess, or understanding yourself. That's cool, but like, what is this adding to the relationship?
Because not everybody's intentions is to be a wife.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Why do we end up popping our balloon?
I feel like I end up popping your balloon because I think you're well dressed for yourself. But for me, I like someone that has like more of a baggy fit to their clothes. You look amazing. But for me, I like someone that has like an upscale streetwear style to themselves. So that's pretty much why. I think that walking together, our style just would clash. I mean,
okay, she might have just made herself look stupid because it's called dress to impress. Streetwear is not dress to impress. So what we're gonna do is Tay too much. Let's see. What is it? TAY 2. Because
CHHH.
Yeah, CHH. You may have played yourself. You may have played it. Yeah, you played yourself. Well, I'm not logged in Instagram. Yeah, you played yourself. And this is why y'all gotta understand that. Y'all gotta understand that, like, this is just dressed to impress. This doesn't mean this is how. This is a clean fit right here.
That's
That's streetwear.
Streetwear right there.
He wearing the shorts right here, baggy streetwear. Like you played yourself.
And he modeled.
And he a model. You played yourself. I ain't gonna lie. It's like y'all forget that the whole objective is dressed to impress.
That first impression is everything. We can't assume that they're gonna look like this all the time.
Yeah.
one that has like more of a baggy fit to their clothes. You look amazing. But for me, I like someone that has like an upscale streetwear style to themselves. So that's pretty much why. I think that walking together, our style just would clash. I mean, together today, we look amazing. But I feel like, do you usually wear tight fitted pants? Because for me, like, I like someone that has like a looser, baggy fit, like something that's like a little oversized.
I wear whatever I'm feeling.
Okay.
Respectfully, I'm not going to switch up the way that I dress myself for anybody, because I know I carry myself well and I dress well.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess it ain't meant.
Yeah.
You know, I wish you well though.
Thank you.
All right. Now.
Yeah, she played herself. And go ahead.
I was gonna say this is probably the worst lineup he could have been exposed to.
Yeah, because we checked his IG. He does dress the exact same way she just described she wants. But it's like, bro, this is first impression. It's supposed to be dress your best.
See, my problem is with people is that they be wanting stuff, but they don't want to like learn and ease their way into the things that they want to like explore and see what the potential could be. They just be like, I want to do what that looks like this, and this, and have a job that has this. Like, they want everything laid out in front of them at the jump. Instead of getting to know the person or exploring the opportunity or like the things that they might have. Because had you probably not popped your balloon and the conversation went further, you would have got as far as at least the Instagram, then a second date.
Yeah.
Now, is she someone that is your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
She doesn't seem sure of what it is that she wants. Yeah, like that. The comment that she just gave, it didn't fit, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
And we did get another pop over here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
I ended up popping because our energy, I wasn't like feeling it. You're very handsome, but I wasn't feeling the energy.
Okay.
Aura.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
The same exact reason. Yeah. Just the energy. It's solely that she's beautiful. I love, and I'm very into fitness, very into, health and stuff. Yeah, but based off of, what she does for work and her business, it seems like we do have some similarities, but it's solely just the energy. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's head back down over here. All right, any questions between the two of you to see if this is going to be a match?
Yeah, so like, what's your view of like a healthy relationship to you? Like, what does that mean to you?
To me, a healthy relationship is communication. Like, we can actually talk about stuff. It's not about, you know, I don't think there's a specific look of what a healthy relationship is supposed to look like, so long as that, you know, we can communicate and work past whatever problem or, you know, situation that comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many kids do you have?
I have one child.
And how old is your child?
My daughter is 6.
6. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a good relationship with your child's mother?
Yeah, we co-parent well. Don't argue, don't fight. You know, none of that. So.
Okay. So you said you live in Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really close. I love Vegas, so it's like a 4-hour drive. Okay. Right. Do you have any questions for me?
Where do you live?
I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
I do.
And
one. A son, 4.
And what is the relationship like with their father?
It's pretty much like we don't really have too much of a good relationship actually at this time, but it's something that I'm open to. Hopefully, you know, eventually we get there. It's kind of been rocky, but you know, we're trying. We're trying to get better.
Okay.
So is that a problem for you that we're not like super, yeah, no.
Is he an active father?
Financially, yes. I would say physically, he has opportunities. So.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not looking for essentially someone to, of course, I want my person that I'm with to be in my child's life. So I want you, of course, to be comfortable with that. I'm not asking you to, you know, take full control, but, you know.
No, of course.
Be okay with that.
So now, is Shelly someone that is your type?
She is, but I'm going to have to pop.
Dang.
He go pop, but he doesn't have one. Okay. So why did you choose to pop?
I have no space for like negativity as far as like, because regardless of the fact, me dealing with a woman who does have a child, I will be very involved with your child. And I'm not saying you have to be best friends with the person that you know brought the child into this world with, but at the end of the day, it would 100% cause complications, unfortunately.
Yeah, very true, because I don't know why you guys think that, oh, that's my child, we're just dating, you know, like you don't have to be involved with my child's life. Your child is going to come up in like majority of the interactions while you date. Like, hey, let's go, it's date night. Oh, I got to find a babysitter, or can I bring my son, or blah, blah, blah. Like your child is going to be actively involved in the relationship regardless if you think it's going to be or not, because he's still going to be around you and you're not going to separate yourself from your child.
I don't think that's what he's referring to. I think he's saying where it's going to get complicated at is the fact that the child's father is not active, and typically men that choose not to be active in their children's life, when another man steps in, they hold resentment towards the man that steps in to kind of like not play dad, but fill that role, not intentionally, but because the woman has a child, like he's there, they're acknowledging the child. But a lot of fathers that choose not to be in their kid's life, when they do see a man that's active in their child's life, they hold resentment, and then they cause problems between the new boyfriend and the mother, because now he's gonna start coming in, trying to come around and be difficult and all that kind of stuff. I think that's what he's referring to. I could be wrong.
I wasn't talking about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about her. But that is 100% right. That's true. And I think that supports his thing, but that actually supports what I was talking about with her, because she said, I'm not asking anybody to be involved with my child. And it's like, your child's going to be there the whole time. But, so, yeah, your point is 100% correct. My point was targeted at her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, I get that. You know, that's why I want to be upfront and honest.
Of course.
So you didn't find that out after, you know, the facts. So I get it.
Thank you, Shelly.
Of course.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that is all of the balloons popped. But we do thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was a good one that got passed up.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out.
He might be thirst trapping on social media, but hey, man, that's how it is nowadays. Other than that, though, y'all passed up y'all 6 foot Adonis.
Our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Never mind, I got
What's your
another
name?
one.
My name is Eddie.
Eddie, how old are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I own dry cleaners. So I have 2 dry cleaners. I'm working on a 3rd right now.
Okay.
Dang, you don't like
And now,
clean
what are some
clothes?
things you like to do for fun?
Freak world. Scotch guard?
Y'all like clean
Steam
clothes?
press? You don't like clean clothes?
Apparently not.
I like to play basketball.
Okay.
I got a daughter. I really enjoy spending time with her.
Okay, how old is she?
Right now she's 2.
2, alrighty. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I just look for just beauty. You know what I mean? I don't have a type. I just look for natural beauty. You know what I mean? That's all I'm really looking for. I could just build with somebody. I'm looking for a partner.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A deal breaker for me is communication.
Okay.
If you can't communicate, we can't talk. You know what I mean? I hate not like that bothers me a lot.
Yeah.
I look for somebody. That's it. Honestly, communication. Anything else we could work on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Communication you can't fix. You cannot fix communication.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start here with your name and age.
Jordan, 28.
All right. And Jordan, why did you end up popping your balloon?
He's very handsome, but your daughter is too young for me, and I don't like joggers. I'm just not into it. Like the little cuff at the end. Yeah, like I don't like that. I don't like that.
Pants?
Yeah, the pants.
Aren't those cargo pants?
Whatever. They cuff at the end. They like joggers.
Y'all wearing similar type of pants.
Yeah.
It's funny, bro. Y'all wearing similar type of pants, gang. Ma'am, you might, man, I don't know, bro. This lineup is cooked.
A tracksuit cuffs at the end like that sometimes. Like
imagine you getting rejected because your pants, how the bottom of your pants cup. Like that. We're getting stupider and stupider every day, man.
Though. But you cute though. You handsome.
Appreciate you. I appreciate it.
Now, is Jordan someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's pretty. She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Arlette. I'm 25.
And Arlette, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because I feel like I didn't really get a description on what you want. I feel like when I know what I want, I can be very descriptive and describe that type of woman that I'm looking for. And for you, you were just a little bit bland with the answer.
Why didn't you ask her for more
I know
info?
what I'm looking for, but I don't want to block a blessing, you know what I mean? So whatever I find, I want to build with, I want to learn, you know what I mean? We could get to know each other. Like I don't want to I just don't want to put it out there. I'm looking for love, so.
I do like how open you are. That's a really great thing.
Appreciate it.
That's crazy how that was literally what you said. That everybody comes on these shows and they just want they checklist of everything right then and there and put it out in front. It's like, dang, bro, like you can't get to know me first. Like,
and just because it's on your list don't mean it's meant for you. It's not yours to have. Some stuff is not yours to have. You could want it all day long. I want a freaking Mercedes Benz. It ain't meant for me to have it right now, so it's not gonna be on my list. Just for an example, I don't want no Benz.
Nah, we get it.
Yeah.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She pretty. I told you I don't have a type. Like I just look for beauty. You're a beautiful woman.
I gotta start asking then, is she beautiful to you? All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Unique. I'm 26. And
Unique, why did you end up popping your balloon?
you're handsome. You're very soft-spoken. I feel like you're a sensitive guy. But the Air Forces, I don't know. I just feel like that's on casual things, like not a dating scene. I wouldn't.
Who the freak says Air Forces? Yo, clean shoes are clean shoes. You're not gonna see the shoes at the dinner table, gang.
What shoes are?
She want him to wear some freaking loafers. Ma'am, this is not a fit that you would wear to a nice date either. You just put on a dress top and some leggings. But you're tripping on Air Force Ones?
I don't think people realize like any outfit can be dating attire.
Right.
I've seen couples walk out. The husband got on the little what's them things called? Crocs and some doggone nice shorts and a t-shirt.
Right.
And they having a good time.
This lineup is cooked, bro. She's chatting.
I just feel like that's on casual things, like not a dating scene. I wouldn't go with Air Forces.
Just as Air Forces.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, how do I word this question to you since everybody's your type? Is Unique beautiful to you?
Oh yeah, she cool. She cool. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You pretty. You pretty.
Thank you. You're handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Finesse. I'm 26.
Okay. Finesse, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because beautiful was a very broad statement. We're all beautiful women up here. And I felt like you could have been a little more specific in what you were looking for in a beautiful woman.
You reply to that?
I mean, beauty is beauty. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not. Beauty comes in light skin, dark skin, tall, short, fat. You know what I mean? I mean, it comes in everything. So I'm not going to block a blessing. Like I said, I'm looking for beauty.
Yeah, it was more of physical attraction that you're looking for, not so much mental, and I'm an intellect, so that's, yeah.
Respect it, thank you.
Thank you. Let's head on back.
Right. I understand. I get it now.
She probably is.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
She probably is.
Oh.
Here come herbalism.
All right. Name and age?
Nicole, and I'm 23.
And Nicole, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just wanted to hear him out, but I just...
You didn't even give me a chance.
I heard you.
I wanted to hear him out. He didn't even get to say nothing. I heard you. It's like, all right, I get.
I can understand where they're like, oh, you're not being descriptive, but at the same time, I still completely understand why he didn't, he intentionally chose not to be descriptive, because I can tell you all the wants and desires and you fake and act like you're that and you're not really that. I want to see what you really are as your whole self, not what I expect you to be. So, I mean, hey.
I just didn't feel the energy. I'm big on energy. So
So what's the energy feeling? I don't understand what that means. So what do you mean by that?
He just wanted for beauty. Like, I bring a lot to the table.
Okay.
So I have more than beauty, you know. So I was looking for more. Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, you want me to sit down here and read you a book? You know what I mean?
I know, but like, let's say I bring beauty, you're not bringing much. So it's like an exchange.
So you want me to be a little bit more specific with you?
It's
I'm
okay.
looking for, I'm about to say, I could be a little bit more specific. If anybody else want to hear it, I could be a little bit more specific. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking to build. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for somebody who just want to listen, somebody who also want to tell me about what she got going on, somebody who's goal-oriented. I'm looking for somebody who just want to get better and grind and create generational wealth for a beautiful family.
Now you're describing.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't pop and actually asked them instead of just going, you're not specific, maybe you would have heard this without popping your balloon.
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, we do have 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining ladies a question. Okay. Go ahead. We'll ask her the question then.
Where you from? And what are you looking for on this show?
Okay. Let's start over here first. Your name and age.
I'm Tiana. I'm 23. So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I am just like, our goals align for sure. So I'm looking for pretty much the same thing as you, like a life partner, somebody to grow with and build with. I'm young, but I think I'm very mature. So pretty much the same thing. Like, I'm looking for the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Let's go see why she ended up popping over here. All right, your name and age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Shelly, I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month. I ended up popping my balloon because I'm just not like sexually attracted. I'm like very like my man, and I just don't feel like I'll be like, oh, my man. I know that sounds a little explicit, but I was just thinking about it. I was hearing you out, had great responses. I love communication. I think you know, I love that you are open as far as like you don't have deal breakers. You're like trying to see and build with someone, because I feel like the dating pool, people just exit people out for everything. But I was just like, dang, I don't see myself like crawling in bed, and yeah. So sorry.
Right. So. Is she someone that you would approach?
You cool. I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
You cool and I think pretty for sure.
I'm curious why you wouldn't approach.
Right.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't approach. I don't like the fit a little bit. I just don't like the heels.
Okay.
With the dress.
That makes sense.
It's a little combo.
I mean, You was a little basic too.
I'm chilling,
but-
yo. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
You asked him, and now it's tit for tat. But you asked him, he didn't. He said you're cool. I wouldn't approach. You said, why aren't you gonna approach me? He said, I don't like your fit. And now it's like, well, your fit is basic. It's like, well, if you was gonna go back and forth with me, don't ask me.
Why even ask me?
This lineup is cooked.
Chill.
I know you got popped and try to get clout off of me. So. all right, I get it. Okay.
Nobody's trying to get clout off of you. You asked him to tell you why. Bro, some of y'all need re-education, man.
All right, thank
Kite
you.
2028, let's fix the people.
All right, and she did end up hopping over here. Why we end up popping our balloon?
I think you have a good head on your shoulders. You have a good business going for yourself, good career. You're handsome. I just don't think that you're I don't think we would align great.
You just said he aligned with everything that you
reprobate.
You just said he aligns with everything that you want.
Confusion is crazy.
Am I stupid?
No.
Hold on. I must be.
I'm looking for pretty much the same. I'm Tiana. I'm 23. So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I am just like our goals align for sure. So I'm looking for pretty much the same thing as you, like a life partner, somebody to grow with and build.
Yo, you just said you aligned with him.
Hit the button.
Man, some of y'all need help in life. You're a fraud. Because you just said he aligned with you.
So I'm not very attracted to you initially, but you are very handsome. I feel like maybe with time I could become I could grow feelings for you, but just not right now.
Oh, so same thing here. Is she someone you'd approach if you saw her out?
Yeah, she cool. I'll approach her. Young, no, for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely probably give you I would probably talk to you, get to know you more, but I feel like we don't have enough to go off of right now. Yeah. But you definitely are a well put together man. You're handsome. You are going in the right path in life. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yo.
All right, well, that is all.
Throw this whole lineup away.
Why did you keep the balloon if you wasn't attracted to him?
Throw the whole lineup away. Just throw them away. This lineup is cooked. Throw them all away.
The balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Take the mic. Thank you.
Throw them away.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
We have to start over.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Luck, buddy.
Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
30.
And what do you do?
I'm a commercial claims adjuster.
Okay.
And I specialize in bodily injury settlements.
Nice. All right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
As far as what I like to do for fun, I like to go out to eat. I also like to go to sporting events.
Okay.
And I would say sporting events.
He's nervous. He probably drew a
that's
blank.
pretty much.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
So I look for a woman that is in tune with who she is, knows her purpose-driven,
Okay.
and knows what she wants to do in life, and that can cook, make some greens, cornbread, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need that.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
So my deal breaker would be if a woman can't be an effective communicator. I need somebody that really can work through things and talk through issues. So,
All right. Yeah. Okay. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay, let's start here with your name and age.
I'm Unique. I'm 26, and I just end up popping. I just don't the eyebrows.
Okay.
You get them done?
Nah.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't like the shape.
Okay.
Are we not?
All right.
Yeah.
Unique. This entire time is, I don't like how you do this. I don't like that on you. I don't like your eyebrows. It's like, gang, these dudes can really give it to you. Because you're not even the best looking person style-wise on this lineup. I don't know where this super inflated self-worth sense ego has came in that it's like, gang, you got on a dude because he was wearing Air Force Ones, but you're wearing leggings. Like what? Like how is leggings more date appropriate than Air Force Ones? And they were clean, by the way. Like you're chatting. You're chatting.
Okay, so what type of eyebrows do you like?
I don't know. They just seem very arched and like up.
Okay.
Like I don't. It just is giving like shape. I just feel like you got them shaped. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so now is she someone that's your type?
Nah. Like the height. And then like I know you said we're talking about my eyebrows, but like I just feel like, you know, yours are on the kind of thicker side.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
Yeah. But I do think she's beautiful though. She is a good looking woman, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look good too.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'11", but like 6'3" with my heels.
Yeah.
Okay. And how tall are you?
So I'm 5'11".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he had heels too, you know.
maybe we could work something out.
All right. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Shelly, I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month. I ended up popping my balloon because I have a thing with like light skins, and then I was like, you know.
Please see what I'm talking about, and y'all keep trying to argue that colorism doesn't exist, bro. That's colorism.
No, that's preference.
That's literally colorism. Colorism is discrimination based off of the tone or color of one's skin. Discrimination. When you say, I don't like, you discriminate against it. I won't date, I don't like, I won't allow, I can't be near.
I can't stand.
I can't stand. That's discrimination. Y'all keep trying to act like colorism is this whole other subject. That literally is word for word, bar for bar colorism. Guess what? If she said that same sentence, it's something I have about black people. Guess what that would be? I only date Hispanic people. That would be racial discrimination. Y'all are cap.
You know, because I'm already light, because I feel like I'm enough light in a relationship.
Okay. Is Shelly someone that's your type?
I would say so.
Okay.
The contrary, I do like light-skinned women. So
You do?
Yeah. So.
I understand. Thank you, though.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Finesse. I'm 26, and I ended up popping my balloon because you didn't even crack a smile when you saw this panel of beautiful ladies up here.
Oh, she's gonna get on my nerves.
Bro, you got 3 TNA women's champions up there. Then you got freaking vegetable life matter in the background popping on every dude. You got 2 girls that have been kiki and laughing at everybody's face. And then you got I'm an intellectual in the background like Ludwig Kaiser. Like, I wouldn't smile at this lineup either.
I'm telling my dude Kaiser, man.
And then I wouldn't smile at nobody if the first thing that came out of my mouth 4 of y'all popped. What the freak? Y'all my ops for real.
You smiling now?
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like, I will say the lineup, you did your thing. Y'all did your thing with the lineup. All the women out here is like beautiful. So, you know, but I see what you're saying. I get you.
It just looked like you were so uninterested.
Like how you look right now?
You know, this is the first time me doing anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get adjusted.
Smiling.
I got to get adjusted. You know what I'm saying?
So was it like nerves when you came out?
Yeah, like I was just trying to get a feel for everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
Honestly, none of us knew what we were going to say. So you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Okay. So is him not smiling, was that the only thing? Is he someone that is your type though?
Well, I would want my partner to smile every time he saw me. Every time I'm in the room, I'm a very big personality. even though I am quiet, but I am a very big personality. Once you get to know me and once I start talking, you're like, oh shit, she has some shit to say. So, I mean, first on, you weren't really attracted to any of us. Your mind was sidetracked. So, that's why
I wouldn't say that. There's definitely a couple people or a couple girls on the lineup that I was definitely into.
Yeah, are you that
and you
man's
being
guy?
Is she one of them?
Yeah.
it just didn't seem like it.
Yeah, but
You assumed something and now you're wrong. And rather just saying like, oh, I was wrong to assume, you're still trying to combat it, but you were wrong.
Y'all be chatting like y'all mediums or something, fortune tellers or something.
Yeah,
Like,
go
what's
pick up
going on?
I thought you was an intellectual. Don't intellectuals know what happens when you assume and your assumption's wrong, that you're supposed to clear it up or apologize?
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, don't y'all, like, I thought that's what intellectuals do. I didn't know intellectuals double down on being wrong.
Yes.
That doesn't sound very intellectual to me.
But you had to come talk to me first. Like, you got to get a feel for who I am first. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
Because I was smiling before you came out, and I was smiling while you came out, and while you were explaining yourself and who you are.
Okay.
But your face was stone, so
Okay.
it just didn't seem like you were interested in being here.
So because you're smiling, everybody else has to smile.
Y'all are
He
too
just
entitled.
said he was nervous and he was trying to get comfortable. But because you're smiling, everybody should smile and be like you. That is what we call main character syndrome. You think you're the main character and how you operate. Everybody in the world should probably operate like you. He said, get to know me, and your response was no. You heard that? He's like,
Yeah.
you got to get to know me. No. No. It's like, what do you mean?
And it's kind of like you're saying that because you were smiling this whole time, this and a third, that he's not attracted or interested. But like based off of your her tone sounds like very just like condescending and like nonchalant. It's just like, well, you weren't interested enough, so
I wish I would have said 0.
Your nerves were taking over.
It's valid.
Thank you. All right, we did get a pop over here as well. Let's get your name and age first and why you ended up popping.
My name is Arlette, and I'm 25. I pop because I just like someone with a more congenial personality, someone that's excited to talk about who they are, what they do. And I feel like you were just a bit lax and more laid back. That's cool, but when I'm talking about who I am, I'm very excited to give people, a little piece of me.
I feel that. Yeah.
But is he physically someone that's your type?
He's handsome. I love the fit. Physically, like, no in the face, but you look great.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I like her. She's beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Definitely would approach, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But I'm not light skinned.
I mean, you're not.
There's exceptions to the rules.
I thought we said preferences don't mean. So is it? What happened? I thought you guys said just because it's somebody's preference doesn't mean that that's their deciding factor. But then now he just proved you guys, he just did what you guys said preference is, and then now she could be joking.
Approach, yeah.
No, she ain't joking, bro.
Thank you.
But I'm not light skinned.
I mean, you're not.
He
You're
didn't
not
say he only
light-skinned.
likes light
I didn't
skin.
say I didn't like him.
Okay.
But I just that's what I tend to go for. But
Okay.
but I like a brown skinned woman.
Okay.
I've had brown skinned women, in the past. So.
All right.
Thank you. Let's head this way. Your name and age and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jordan. I'm 28. I feel like you could have said more when you first walked out here. You ain't say enough for me. And then I feel like you could have just did more on the outfit. Like it's just like straightforward. I don't know. Like you could have put on like a cute graphic tee. Like come on, look what you got on. I feel like you could have did more with that.
Bro, are we looking at the differences in y'all outfits? He actually put effort in his outfit. You just got, bro, what are you talking about?
Go build a man somewhere else. Why are you, what's the problem?
Bro, the double standards gotta die, bro. Because he put way more effort into his outfit than you did. You just threw on a simple top with some cargos.
In heels.
The difference in y'all fit, he is definitely overdressing you.
Yeah.
He is way overdressing you.
Like
Look at his face.
What,
everything
my
just
Travis
matched.
Scott?
Yeah, you could have did more, like a graphic tee or something. I don't know. I don't know.
A graphic
But
tee.
I feel like you could have said more for the most part. But you're handsome though.
Okay. I feel that. Yeah, it's on me. I was just like,
Don't
when I
double
first
down on
came out,
yourself.
I was a little nervous. I was trying to get adjusted, but you know, it's all good. I mean,
It's not your
can't
fault.
go back.
You can only
So it's
assume
all
people will
good.
give you the grace that you
So
give
are you
them.
usually like reserved to start off? Is that what it is?
No,
or-
I'm not actually, because I do have a podcast, so you know, I talk a lot, but it's just the difference of what we doing now. Like, you know, that's pretty much it. But she's definitely my type. So, you know, I love the fit. Like, I love what she got on. So,
Thank you.
but
Stats is going
yeah,
crazy
you
right
know.
now.
Okay. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Tiana. I'm 23. I popped my balloon because I guess I'm more so of a vibes person, and I didn't really get the vibe or the connection from you. You're not ugly. You're a handsome man. You're well put together. Your head is on straight, but I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just based upon what I said when I came out.
Not even just what, like, yeah, what you said, kind of, but not even just, like, just initially, I was just like, you know, I don't think that he would be my match type shit, you know?
It doesn't make sense.
And that's
No,
okay, like,
we
you
don't
know,
know.
everybody has their cup of tea, but I
feel
just
that.
don't think you were my cup of
You
tea.
didn't explain
Feel that.
anything.
Now, is she your cup of tea?
I would say so. The red, you know, I like the aesthetic. Your body is doing what it needs to do.
Thank you.
You know, I appreciate that you're trying to get y'all, both of y'all trying to get your, you know, teeth right, you know. So, you know, no, I didn't mean it. I ain't mean it like that. I'm just, like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that you conscious on getting that right, you know, because teeth is, you know, that's the first thing I look at. So,
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up
You have braces. It's like he said he likes to look at teeth. You have braces. I don't know why you offended.
popping your balloon?
My name is Nicole. I'm 23. I ended up popping because I'm big on nature. I like to, you know, just chill outside, listen to the birds singing. And I just didn't personally like your voice. It sounds like a robot. I don't know. I just didn't like it personally. But
Okay.
I like your fit. I just personally, I don't think we will.
okay.
Just
Okay.
thank you.
Man, they're coming for you today.
I'm telling you, like, my voice ain't right. I ain't have enough energy when I came out.
I was surprised when you said you had a podcast,
Yeah.
but I'm glad you do.
But
You're doing
it's
your
a
thing.
faith-based podcast. Like, I'm a born-again Christian, so, you know,
Respect.
God is important in my life. So,
Amen.
but, you know, I ain't really get a chance to go too far into everything. But
So why did you say that when I was like, what do you like to do for fun?
so
That would have
no,
given
not
them
really.
more, you
not
know?
like that's really what I do, like, on top of my job. Like, I do that. So, but, you know. Yeah.
And now is she someone that you would approach?
Yeah. I like, you know, the hair. She's beautiful. You know, body is right. You know, everything else is good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, but we do thank you for coming on. Give it up for him, ladies.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll take that. All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Withdraw.
Well,
Can I withdraw my guess?
How about you? Can you talk louder?
Can I withdraw my guess?
No, you got to stick with it. I got to stick with 3. You got to stick with 2.
They about to eat this man up.
come in. What's your name?
Eugene.
Eugene, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. And now, Eugene, what do you do?
I'm a cybersecurity engineer for an aerospace and defense company.
All right. Very smart. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, travel, love traveling. I was just actually in Phoenix 2 weeks ago. I love doing night markets, festivals. I like going to, I like doing concerts, things like that.
Okay. What are some things you look for in a woman?
Humility. Humility is very important to me. Humbleness.
Okay.
Somebody who's very genuine. That's very important to me.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Again, somebody who's not humble. I come from humble beginnings. And if that's not you, then we probably wouldn't vibe together.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop over here. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. Let's start with your name and age.
Jordan, 28.
All right. And Jordan, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just a nose ring. I don't like the ring on men.
For sure.
Yeah, that's
For
it.
sure.
But you handsome though.
I appreciate that.
Built. Yeah.
All right. So now is Jordan someone that's your type?
Yeah, she cute. I love the braces. I definitely ask her out.
I'm starting to feel like these two aren't actually here to find matches.
Nah, they came together. They friends.
Yeah, these two did not come to find matches. I think these two are genuinely just here just to be on the show. They're wasting time.
I think most of them are.
Like, majority of them are
It's a
wasting
nose ring
time.
for y'all.
Yeah, it's just a nose.
Okay.
I don't like nose rings.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Arlette. I'm 25. I pop my balloon because I feel like the outfit just has a lot going on with the accessories. I'm not heavy into someone that has like a lot of bracelets on. So it's just a cancel for me. I like something that's just more chill, not a lot going on.
Definitely.
Bracelets and a watch.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, a couple of bracelets. I love accessories. I feel like as a man, there isn't really much you can do when it comes to fashion. So the next thing you can go is accessories, belts, shoes, watches, bracelets, just a little bit like that.
Yeah, you do look handsome though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm going to say not initially.
And why not?
For me, it's just the fingernails. Not really a fan. I don't feel like it compliments her.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Shelly, 24, 25 next month. I have to be throwing that out. But it was just more so for me. It was kind of like the accessories, and then it was the ball head on top of it.
For sure.
I was just like, it was just too much. And then also it was like kind of like the personality too. Like I know probably nervous 100%, but I'm very outgoing. I feel like you're very chill, mellow. And I'll probably be too much for you. You'd probably be like, shut the fuck up, you know?
Hey, gang. My gosh, bro. Be respectful on people's platform, dog.
So it just kind of gave that. So.
But here, opposites attract. You want someone as loud as you?
Not as out as me, but I've ran into when somebody's too calm, I'm a little too much, and then I can't tone my personality down for somebody else. So I don't know. It just kind of gave that, and it was just the energy. Yeah, I see a little bit.
Okay,
along with other stuff.
For sure. No, I get that. I'm definitely a chill person, very calm, laid back. I do agree opposites attract. I am attracted to people who can be outgoing, things like that. It levels me out. But yeah.
Okay. Now, is she someone that you approach?
I'd say yeah. I mean, you look good. I love the dress. Compliments you very well.
Thanks. All right, Charlie.
Let's head back this way. All right. So we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question to help you narrow it down.
For sure. What is your love language?
Okay. Name and age, and what is your love language?
My name is Nicole, and I'm 23. I'll say affectionate. I'm big on physical touch, just spending time together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name and age, and what is your love language?
I'm Tiana. I'm 23. I would say my love language is also physical touch. So I would say communication too. That's my biggest thing.
Okay.
Because I grew up on not really having a lot of communication or affection. So I love affection. I might not be the most affectionate person because I didn't grow up receiving that. But that's something that I'm working on. That's my biggest thing. I've always wanted to be a more affectionate person because I didn't receive that growing up. So that if you give it to me, I will receive it greatly. But you got to work with me when it comes to giving it back type shit, you know? Because I have some struggles with that. But, affection is a big thing for me. So, yeah.
And then over here, name and age, and what is your love language?
I'm unique, 26, and my love language would be physical touch, not like sex, but like cuddles, hugs, kisses, and like I like dates, like, you know, having that time to just go out with each other. I would say that's a good love language for me.
All right, thank you. And then we have one more down over here. Your name and age, and what is your love language?
I'm Finesse. I'm 26. My love language would definitely be quality time. I'm an intellect. I like to be read to, and it can be anything. It could be a fantasy. It could be the 48 Laws of Power.
You're dangerous. You're a dangerous individual. Steer clear and far from people that have read those books. Those are mass manipulators. And don't do it.
Why do people not know what the 48 Laws of Power are, bro?
Whoa. That explains a lot.
The 48 Laws of Power, bro. If you manage to seduce, charm, or deceive your opponents, you will attain true power. Yo, the 48 Laws of Power is basically manipulation, bro. It's manipulation. It's 48 tactics of manipulation that you can get what you want, bro. Y'all be reading some dangerous books, bro. That's why they be giving this to dudes in prisons. That's why they be coming out scamming.
This is a very good book in the red pill community. Don't stay away from books like that. Look,
what's this? A moral, cunning, ruthless, and intrusive. This multi-million copy New York Times bestseller is the definitive manual for anyone interested in gaining, observing, or defending against ultimate control from the author of The Laws of Human Nature. In the book, People magazine proclaimed beguiling and fascinating. Robert Greene and Just Elfers have distilled 3,000 years of history of power into 48 essential laws by drawing out the philosophies of Machiavelli, Sun Tzu, and Carl von Clausewitz, and also the lives figures ranging from Henry Kissinger to P.T. Barnum.
If y'all don't know them people, y'all better look them up. That's crazy.
Machiavelli. Bro. Hey, gang. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. Law 1, never outshine the master. Law 28, interaction with boldness. Like, yo, bro, this is how it's manipulation. Bro, come on, gang. I'm gonna buy that book, bro. I'm gonna
That's scary. That's scary, bro.
Hey, man. I noticed every person that always brings that book up that I've met in real life have all came from prison, dog. It's a prison book. It's a good book, bro, I guess.
So if I can learn from you, that is my biggest thing, because usually people learn from me.
Well.
Okay, and then just throw it back at you. What's your love language?
My love language is acts of service. I'm a very busy person, so if somebody could take maybe a task or two off my plate, that means the world to me, because my time is very limited. I value my time. And like I said, having that partner who can help me be a partner, to me, I appreciate that very much.
Okay, well, let me hand you a pick.
Finally, the man get to pop somebody,
and
man.
I am now gonna have you pop one balloon. One, whenever you're ready. Oh. Okay, let me just get in here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I think he has a very good head on his shoulders. He knows exactly what he wants. And he's a handsome man. He's not he's not ugly or anything like that. So yeah. And I was interested in his response, so I want to hear more.
All right. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
First of all, she is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the dress.
Thank you.
Everything about you. For me personally, it was just a mental thing. I feel like personalities wouldn't
just
mesh
didn't
together.
clash.
Right.
I feel you.
But again, gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. All right. Go ahead and ask the 3 remaining ladies another question.
Okay. Question. Any kids?
So are kids a deal breaker for you?
No.
No? Okay. So does anyone have any kids in this lineup? Okay, all of them do. So let's go ahead and ask them some questions over here. So kids, how many? And do you want to like their ages, things like that?
How
Or
many ages?
I have a daughter. She's 15 months.
Okay.
15 months? A year and 3 months? Okay. Okay. So, dang, this kind of fresh, ain't it? Shouldn't you be focused on your baby right now? Look at Arlette's face. She like, what? Like, you need to be focused on your kid, gang. That's fresh.
Okay, any kids over here, and what are their ages?
Yes, I have a son. He's 5.
Okay.
And over here?
I also have a son. He is 8.
How old is she?
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have a son. He's 5 right now.
He's 5. Okay. And you said kids are not a deal breaker, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. Trying to see if that was really a question that I'll make
Dude,
it.
all these people had their babies at like 18, 19. I don't know how old this chick is.
Because the oldest is 28. I don't know how old I don't know how old she is, but the tall one in the middle, Unique or whatever, she's like 27, 28.
Hold on, let me see.
And what is your love language?
I'm Finesse. I'm 26.
So 26 minus 8. So yeah, she had her baby at 18. Yeah. Okay. Dang, y'all was having fun.
Want to like their ages, things like that,
How
or
many ages?
Crystal. And I.
Like more than one. So
yeah, they all have more than one. They only have one.
Right.
The ones that still have the balloon. So go ahead and pop a balloon.
come down here.
All right. So Finesse, why was your balloon unpopped?
You're definitely my type. I love I love your belt. And I also like that you have similar jewelry to mine. I have a evil eye here, and I see that you're also into crystals and stones and things. So I felt like we have things in common more so than the other contestants that I've seen today.
I think you might be mistaken.
For somebody who is a self-proclaimed intellectual, that was a very there was nothing intellectual about that response. That was a very superficial, surface level response. Now, if you're gonna pride yourself as an intellectual, you need everything you say to be intellectually sounding, because that's what you claimed you are, right? So that was a reason. That was it. I don't know.
The bracelet, I feel like the bracelet thing is a
Okay.
stretch.
Right. So where did we end up popping her balloon?
For me, an 8-year-old is kind of out of my experience right now. I feel like an 8-year-old be a lot to take on, as I'm still learning my son. He's still young. And again, as an 8-year-old would be just, I wouldn't know how that worked.
Yes, my 8-year-old is also very intelligent. He is in coding classes, and he has a YouTube channel where he mods video games and showcases them. So yes, he would be a lot for you.
Oh.
Your child has bro. Oh, well, technically you can have.
Yeah, they can have their own channel.
Yeah, you can have your own channel. I don't think I want my kids on the internet so early.
I feel like that was a dig towards his intelligence.
Yeah, I don't think I want my child on the internet that young. My child ain't going to be able to like even have a YouTube account till they turn 13, 12 or 13, bro. The internet is going to destroy your kids, bro.
Okay.
Maybe 15, bro. I
She can always
I
turn
love
the comments
that.
off.
Love that.
Yeah.
You can always turn it off.
Okay,
Show
we've
his
got
face.
2.
Hey, that's not a dig at her kid. Shout out to
No.
her kid. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, me personally, the kid being on the internet is scary.
He's young. He's doing his thing. I
Yeah,
feel
shout
like,
out to him.
I feel like her saying like, "Yeah, my child would be too much for you." I feel like that was a dig at his intelligence. Like, say like my kid is smarter than you type stuff.
Oh yeah, shout out to her kid though. I hope whatever he's doing is good. The internet is too scary.
Yeah.
The internet is very scary.
Ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Another question.
One that gets them talking. Okay.
Okay. Should have thought about these.
Yeah. We told y'all to have your questions ready. Come on now.
I do be telling y'all.
All right. Do you co-parent well?
Start here. Do you co-parent well?
Yes. Financially and physically.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, you should co-parent well. Your baby 15 months. Y'all ain't even been. Y'all story not even over, gang. If anything, I'm surprised you all here right now.
while we're here, do you have any questions for him?
Yes, and a very important one. How is like your eating habits, your health, your protein intake?
I'm conscious of what I eat, put in my body. I'm not a huge fast food person. If I do, it's like Chick-fil-A or something like that. I'm very conscious of what I put in my body.
Okay.
Vitamins, protein shakes, type of
That's
stuff.
pop. Yeah.
Why'd you end up popping?
Well, I'm plant-based, so like
Okay.
Chick-fil-A is way out my league.
I get that.
And like my daughter, I'm trying to like,
I get that.
build a temple for my
For sure.
future.
Okay, so prior to that, why was your balloon
Get a
unpopped?
salad from Chick-fil-A.
He's a very handsome guy. I was just trying to hear him out, but definitely health is something. Yes, especially with like meat and fast food.
So you want a vegetarian? Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Now,
you.
is she someone that you would approach? She's someone that you type?
Definitely gorgeous. I love your hair. I love your dress.
Thank you.
I love the dress.
Thank you.
Everything about her. She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. So first he asked, do you co-parent well?
I wouldn't say well. I try my best, but you can only do so much that the other person's willing to do.
Right.
I try to throw out there what's gonna help, what's beneficial, but I can only do so much. But other than that, I mean, I get by myself, like without him. So
I get that.
Do you have any questions for him?
why all the jewelry? Like why the ears, the nose, the rings?
It's my personality. I like accessories. I like fashion in general. I love dressing myself up. I love dressing women, actually. I do want to be after I'm done with my cybersecurity career, I do want to go into fashion and be a fashion designer.
Okay.
So this is just like me learning as I'm growing right now, see what works, see what doesn't, and just going from there.
Okay. And then you say you have a 5-year-old son.
I do.
And where do you live?
Sacramento.
And where does he live?
Sacramento.
Okay. And how's your co-parenting?
It could be better. It could be way better. I was living on the East Coast and I moved back to Sacramento when, as soon as I could, so I could be in his life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be living in Sacramento.
Okay.
But I do my best to co-parent, but challenges, but I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah, it
since
can be
he's there.
complicated.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So now, is she someone that's your type?
Gorgeous. I love the outfit. I love the height.
Thank
She's beautiful.
Okay. Well, let me bring you on up here. Come on up. Come on up. All right. So is there any final question between these two of you guys? If you don't have one, it's okay. I'll ask my final one.
I don't have any more questions.
I don't have any other questions.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic.
Not one.
And you guys can go on off. Give it up for them, guys.
Let's get her up out of here, man. All right.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Quan,
Quan, how old are you?
27.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'm an outreach organizer for the community. I help with house bills, fight for house bills. I mentor kids that's at risk of going to prison. I also help people get jobs or training opportunities as well.
Very nice. All right. Now what?
Hey, y'all like the community?
He doing stuff that everybody else is not willing to do.
He
So
helping
I respect it.
He helping the youth that y'all are multiplying and creating. Y'all out here creating babies, and he out here trying to make sure that these babies gonna be out here okay in the streets. But y'all don't like that? All right.
Yeah, it's not
What are some things you like to do for fun?
So I like to travel. I like to go on like trails. Read. Knowledge is power. I like to go to different places, go on trails, go to like different art museums, things like that.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Honestly, like I don't really look for something, but I like it's like certain things that I just don't go for. Like
Okay, so
if somebody
deal breakers then,
like
right?
not emotionally mature or
Okay.
somebody that's like super loud all the time, like it's a time and place for everything.
Mhm.
They certain things that I just don't go for. But I don't really have like a specific type.
Okay.
If you feel me.
So your deal breaker is someone who's loud all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other deal breakers?
I don't like females that have ugly feet though.
Ugly feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Tiana. I'm 23.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you? I would say you are a very handsome man. You're not
Thank you.
ugly at all. I would say I popped my balloon because just the way you speak.
The way I speak, how I speak.
I just feel like it wouldn't clash with my personality. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't feel like we clicked initially. You know, it's nothing.
No. You said it's how he speaks. So, what about it? You're tap dancing now. My thing is you already brung it up into the conversation and you already popped in his face while he was talking. So if you're trying to, I don't want to hurt his feelings, you already did it by popping in his face as soon as he opened his mouth. So it's like you might as well commit to it now. You've been saying all this yah gibberish the whole time. You might as well say it now. Stop wasting time.
Nothing wrong with you at all. You're very handsome, but no, I don't feel like we clicked at all.
That's
like
fine.
intelligently, like just like that, you know?
What?
But you said I'm not intelligent?
No, I'm not saying you're not.
That's what you said.
I knew
That is
that you were
crazy.
gonna go there. I'm not saying you're not intelligent. You're probably a very smart man. I'm not saying that at all. I just feel like
Well, I was about to
wouldn't
quiz
click,
you.
you know? Just like you can see somebody and they speak a certain way, you'll be like, oh, I know I can't get used to that
like
type
I'm
shit, you know?
I'm very educated, but I am from like Baltimore, so I do
feel
have an
you. I'm
accent.
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
so-
but there's certain shit that there are certain things that you can change. It
Respect.
don't matter where you're from. Like you can.
Oh my gosh.
So why does he have to change the way that he talks to appease
If
you?
if the tone and the verbiage and the speed of which he speaks is the dominant factor in his area and his accent, everything is how they talk in that area. There's other countries, there's other states that when they talk very fast.
Right.
And all of them talk fast because that's the speed in which they conversate. That has nothing to do with their level of intelligence.
I don't think she's thinking before she's speaking.
She's just saying anything.
She's just saying anything. You're saying that the way he talks wouldn't clash with the way you speak. That doesn't make sense. Then you're saying he doesn't sound intelligent by the way that he speaks. But then you're saying, oh, I knew you were going to take it that way. I didn't mean it like that. But that's exactly what you said. It doesn't make sense.
Throw her away, bro.
And change that.
Respect.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She cool. I mean, I don't really know her. Looking at her,
Yeah, like I don't know you
definitely.
enough, so I don't really have a lot to go off of. But I don't feel like we would click.
That's fine.
You know.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Okay, I'm Jordan. I'm 28, and I pop my balloon because you said you don't like loud females, and I feel like I'm very loud.
It depends on the situation, though. It's a time and place for everything.
time and place,
You
but
feel
I'm
me?
loud,
Like,
like,
we in
majority
a
of the
market
time.
and we buying food. Why is you loud? Why is you being
can't
all
help
loud?
it. I got a
causing the
loud
same?
mouth.
That is crazy.
I got a loud mouth. I'm just loud.
Or tone deaf.
So you're loud all the time, is what you're
All the
saying.
time, damn near. Basically. Shut up.
That's out of order.
No, yeah, I'm basically loud all the time. And now you cute though.
Right.
Look,
That tells me you don't got no home training. If we're going to a movie theater and you're talking loud, you have no home training. If I go to the store to buy some apples and you're screaming while we're buying apples, you have no home training.
Are you loud at work? Because you're a nurse. Are you loud at work?
Yeah, your patients are in there struggling whatever conditions, and you're loud. You have no home training.
I think she knows how to manage her tone and her volume. She just picking and choosing when she want to do it.
And then if you're always loud, why would a man want that? Because at the end of the day, if he comes home and he's dealing with all this bull crap and he's ready to just spend time with you, but he wants some peace, how can you have peace when it's loud all the time? When you're just yelling all the time?
I think the problem that I'm having with it is that there are some people that are loud, but they don't know that they're coming off as loud, because some people could be tone deaf, or their excitement can be perceived as like, okay, you doing a lot, whatever. But my problem is you acknowledge and know that you're loud, but you're not willing to.
You're loud by choice.
Yes.
Yeah, you're loud by choice.
So it's just like you're choosing to be loud at this point. So it's like that's a deal breaker for you. Like you either have to accept me as loud or don't accept me at all.
Yeah, you got no home training.
Looking at me like that, but yeah, no, yeah, I'm loud all the time. Like I can't help that.
All right, no, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she nice.
Okay, she just said she's loud though.
He don't like loud females.
She probably mature or something, get older, grow out of that, you know.
I like how you talk too. She talking about she don't like that. I like that though.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Arlette. I'm 25. I think you are very handsome. I just like someone with the shorter cut hair or either locks. So that was the main thing for me. I'm like, I don't like a fro. I think it looks great on you though.
Oh, cool.
Have you gotten that before about the fro? No?
Everybody had that preference, so it's cool.
Okay. No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she cool.
What does that mean? She's cool. What do you like about her?
Like I would see, I'm the type that are like, she not ugly, so I would see like what's up with her. But if like she got like one red, like, so it's like somebody pretty, if they got like one red flag, I might overlook it. But if they got like 2-3 red flags, it's like, all right, you done. But with her, I give her a little chance.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go over here. All right, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Finesse. I'm 26, and I ended up popping my balloon because you look just like my ex.
He hurt you that bad?
Mm-hmm.
He hurt you that bad, gang? That's crazy, boy.
Because you look just like my ex.
He hurt you that bad?
Mm-hmm.
What he did? What he did? Cause damn, you don't even know me, and you just don't like because of him.
But I have a habit of harboring things, and since you look like him, I might lash out on you on accident sometimes.
Oh no.
And that might be a thing you might not like about me.
Therapy. 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 You need, everybody say it with me on 1, 2, 3. Therapy.
Why you look like the little ball on the Hooked on Phonics when they show you how to read the words? Why you do that, bro?
I'm an intellectual. I need therapy. Holy crap. Well, no, crap is not holy. You see, you got me. Therapy. You don't need to be on a dating show. You need to be in front of a psychiatrist, a therapist.
Respectfully.
Something.
Because concern, respectfully.
Because you just proud. What happened?
I said respectfully, out of concern, she might want to look into that.
She the one who declared it.
I know.
I don't need to be respectful.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying you have to be.
No, bro. Like, no, we don't. No, scratch that respectfully. She just openly declared it. She just openly declared, I harbor and I'm going to lash out at you. That you willingly gave us that information. You need therapy. You are not healed. You need therapy because you don't even know this dude. You're telling me if you would have gave this dude a shot because of something your ex did, this dude would have been catching strays just for existing?
He would have caught up. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not going to say it.
Therapy. Therapy. You need therapy.
Accident sometimes. And that might be a thing you might not like about me.
That means you need to heal.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because she carrying baggage from an old situation to something new. Like, you saying you don't like me, you didn't meet me, you don't know me, you just judging me because I look like somebody else. That's crazy.
That is true. I popped my balloon a little prematurely. Once you talked about yourself, I do enjoy museums and I am an intellect, but you are also a little bit reserved. I need someone a little bit more straightforward upon hearing you talk a little bit.
You don't need nobody. You need a guy. Matter of fact, I'll get it to you right now. That's what you need. You need better help. You need to call that better help line, man. You need therapy, gang.
Bit more.
I'm not reserved. It's just like, I'm keeping it brief. If we was like on a date and I go more into details and stuff like that, but I'm just, can't give you everything right now.
All your eggs in one basket.
We did get a pop back here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Nicole, and I'm 23. I personally just prefer, just more weight. That's it. That's all.
You want somebody to be more weight, but you don't want them to eat protein.
Well, meat as a protein.
The most dominant source of protein.
Yeah. Not everybody can eat peanuts all day long.
Yeah. You know how much peanuts and stuff somebody got to eat to just equate that
amount of protein that meat has? Yeah,
that they can just get off of lean meats, man.
Trying to call me Bounty? It's crazy.
No, it's just... No.
That's fine.
His shoes is nice.
So just a little more what, meat or... She's like...
She not even asking you. She asking her.
Yeah. Okay. So now she's
You had your type.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she not. Yeah, she my type.
Okay. What makes her your type?
Well, I didn't get to ask nobody questions, so I'm just going off of looks. So she's definitely a beautiful woman. Nobody here is unattractive to me.
Thank you.
Now we do have one unpopped balloon. Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
Shelly, I am 24. I'll be 25 next month.
Okay. And Shelly, why is your balloon still unpopped?
Well, you are attractive. You're my type. I like dark skin. I also like you're not just like accepting answers. Like you're giving something back. Like you're showing your personality. I like that because I'm a jokester too. So like I like how you're having like dialogue and stuff like that. So yeah.
So now is Shelly someone that's your type?
Yeah, she my type.
Okay, what makes her your type?
She's very attractive. She got the nice little white toes on. And
when you said the toes, I was like, oh, good. White toes.
All right. Any questions you guys have for each other?
Do you have kids and where do you live?
Yeah, I have one and I live in Baltimore.
Okay. And how old is your kid?
How old is what?
Your kid.
She 3.
She 3. Okay. All right.
You're good.
Yeah.
Any questions for her?
Yeah, so if there was anything that you could change about yourself besides physical wise, what would it be?
I have a smart ass mouth. I'm being completely honest. I just not like, it's just something I've been told, that I have a smart mouth, but some people can handle it, some people can't. I'm working on it. I'm working on thinking before I speak. But I'm very blunt. I'm very honest. Some people can't handle that, but I'm trying to deliver it in a more constructive way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious because I know that came from somewhere. I know it came from somewhere.
Like the smart mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where did I get it from?
Mm-hmm. Or like, what happened that caused
Yeah, no, that's a good question. It's really more so like my upbringing, I think. Like my family, like we're really big jokesters. We're really blunt with each other. And I've just always had that I guess leeway with being like that. And then as like getting older, getting relationships, that can come across as like, you trying to play too much, or like, but it's really not that. It's like how I truly feel. And I do like think about how, you know what I mean? It could affect somebody. It's not crazy, but it's, I got a little personality. I'm not just going to let you just tell me anything. So,
right.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
Nah. I mean, I feel like we all got a little crazy,
Okay. Shelly, let me bring you up here.
Y'all want to claim that so bad.
I rebuke that. You better rebuke that.
Why y'all want to claim crazy so
Y'all be
bad?
claiming-
Like
y'all
it's a
be claiming-
positive thing.
I'm a demon in the streets. No, you're not. I rebuke that. I'm crazy. No, you're not. I rebuke that too.
Do y'all know what it's like to be like crazy? Like clinically, mentally crazy?
Come on up. Come on, both of you guys. Let me bring you guys up here. All right. So I stand on this side, you on that side. So, any final question between the two of you guys? If you don't have one, I'll go ahead and ask my final question.
Are you okay with me being Phoenix? Because I know you're in Baltimore. I'm in Phoenix.
I mean,
so-
you just a plane away, so
Yeah, that's
simple. It's nothing.
You like to travel?
You're good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
I don't have no questions.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match.
You got
I'll take the
two. I
mic.
guess 3.
And you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and
But unfortunately,
You're not gonna get nothing out of
bring
this.
out our next
this is the worst
single
of the worst left
guy.
over.
Yep.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Wait,
Good, are you?
he got dressed. Black dress says she like dress.
It's not
Junior,
enough.
how old are you?
Told you.
I guess it didn't matter.
Yeah, no.
I'm 23.
23. And what do you do?
Hold on, let's replay that.
Hi. Hello, welcome in. What's
How
your
you
name?
doing?
Good, are you? Junior, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. And what do you do?
I work in sales, and I'm a basketball coach as well.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Roller skate. I play basketball.
Okay.
I cook a little bit too.
Hey, gang, I know they all popped on you and they did you filthy just now, but I'm telling you now, you got blessed.
And there's probably a lot of other women out there that see this that would probably date you.
Yeah, you got blessed, bro, because these are the most mentally unstable creatures you could have ever walked into a room with.
Creatures of the deep.
You got blessed, gang. Just know, God, he's slapped that out for you, gang. Don't worry. Keep your head up, twin.
I used to be a cook as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Goofy. I'm super goofy, so she don't need to be class clown, but at least she need to be able to make a joke.
Okay.
Something close to that. Understanding. I'm a great listener, so if we can have a good conversation, like I like a good conversation.
Okay.
And chill, not too much.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Kids.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm gonna say that.
Kids.
It just goes. I have to get to know a person really. I go off vibes.
Got it. Okay. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they all ended up popping.
They all got kids.
Your name and age.
I'm Nicole. I'm 23.
And Nicole, why did you pop your balloon?
Just physical attraction and the wrinkle. And I also have a kid, so I would have popped.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Right. So is she someone that's physically your type? I know she has one of your deal breakers, which is the kid, but is she someone that's physically your type?
I would say yeah.
Okay. Okay. What makes her your type?
She got a good height. I don't know if it's the heels, but I like
I'm
them.
5'3" without the heels.
5'3".
Good height is crazy. 5'3" is
5'3".
crazy.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't really go. I speak, but I don't. It takes a lot for me to step to somebody, so I wouldn't say I would approach, but she's attractive for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Tiana. I'm 23. I would say I'm just not attracted to him. You do have a good head on your shoulders, but yeah, I'm just not attracted to you initially. Yeah, you're just I just feel like you're not my type.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what is your type?
I wouldn't say I have. I would think I had a type beforehand, but I don't think I have a type. As long as you're attractive to me, like I can I could literally like talk to somebody and get to like be attracted to them. Okay. That's something that I learned about myself recently.
You
Why
just
aren't
said,
you doing it now?
yeah, you're not my type, but I don't got a type. But you're not my type. But I don't got a type though. But you're not my type though. But if they ask me what is your type, there is no type. But you are not my type.
You see, when you operate in confusion and you just saying word soup to make things sound better than what it actually is.
Mm-hmm. just he is not appealing to you. He's not attractive to you. He doesn't look to your standards of what you deem as handsome. So that's just what it is.
Okay. Like, it's not just like initial attraction. Like, if I talk to you and I feel like your mindset is attractive to me, I can deal with that.
You didn't let him
but
talk.
It's like, other than that, I don't know. But no, like, I just don't feel like we would click.
Is she someone that's your type?
I would say no because she a little short.
I call her
like-
fun size.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'11". I'm fun size.
Okay.
Yeah, I had hoop dreams. I played basketball in college, so I want NBA babies. So
I feel you. Okay.
I need that. I need them genetics to hit right.
Yeah. Not the right spots to look.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Okay, I'm Jordan. I'm 28, and I pop my balloons because your deal breaker was kids, and on top of that, like, I don't like dye on dreads. I don't like that, and then I don't really like the outfit either. Like, I just don't. I don't like all that, the little cuts, and I don't know. And then nah.
All right. Now, is she someone that you would go for?
Yeah, for sure. I would talk about. I'm mad I didn't talk about myself first before you got to say it. So yeah, you're right. This is a little wrinkly. No cap.
It ain't just a shirt though. Like,
I don't know about the jeans, but the
I don't
shirt
like
for
the
sure.
jeans
For
either.
sure,
Like,
for sure.
just all that. No.
You keep doing this. You don't like how he tucked it?
No, yeah, that too. And then and then all the like cuts and all that. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like this big one, nah. That's big. I don't like that.
Got you.
So let's go on to our next lady here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Arlette. I'm 25. I pop because the way you present yourself just isn't what I'm going for. I like a little bit more class. Again,
Didn't she say she wanted a streetwear dude at the start of this video?
Yes, and she also likes a man with dreads, locks, but there's exceptions to the rules. And he doesn't meet those exceptions. So
you're a fraud.
And for people that are saying, well, that's her preference, like, you can't expect people to want to match with everybody that comes out.
We're basing our opinions off of her preferences that she stated.
Yeah, and you're coming on a show where your preferences might not even walk through the door.
Yep.
So not being open-minded and willing to get to know a person, you're already causing yourself to be at a disadvantage.
You said you wanted a guy that was more street baggy wear. Now, his pants may not be baggy, but the shirt is kind of baggy on him. And then you also said you like a man with dreadlocks. So
Again, yeah, the ripped jeans. What's that patch? Like, is that spandex? Like, what's under there?
Spandex.
Like, what's under there?
It's like tights.
Tights?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm anemic and it's cold
Okay,
outside.
it do be
so
cold.
I need to make sure at
Yeah.
all times I'm comfortable.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. I'm glad you
yourself
warm,
first.
but yeah, I think it's just the outfit for me and yeah, the way you carry yourself. But other than that, you seem very awesome.
I appreciate that.
All right, now, is she someone that's your type?
Actually, yeah. She chocolate. I like the little chocolate. And she got black on. I was supposed to wear black, but I decided to wear this. But things didn't go as planned, clearly.
Yeah, now they all coming for the outfit.
Right,
You
now
should have
the
stuck
fit.
with the first one, right?
I should have. I probably should have, for real.
All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Finesse. I'm 26, and I popped my balloon because, dressed to impress, and I wasn't impressed. Aside from that, you wouldn't have found your match in here anyway because all of the ladies here today have children. We all have children. So the cards weren't dealt for you today.
Neither
I got
were
you.
they for you.
Go ahead.
I mean, I feel like everybody always wants to double down. Sure, I could have said, like, okay, there's a max or this and that. I've talked to a person with kids before, so it's not like I haven't been in that position. I just kind of know I'm at a point where I want to focus on me and my partner and what I got going on. And I have a lot going on that I do every day. So that's kind of what I'm on right now.
If you don't mind me asking, what about having children made you say that that was your deal breaker?
why are we acting like kids in relationships are just not a factor. I want to believe there's people that can completely separate their kids from their relationship, but there's going to be a point where the kids are involved with the relationship.
And kids need more attention
Right.
and attentiveness and nurturing than
especially since you have an 8-year-old. It's not like this kid's a teen and the teen is self-sufficient and doesn't need to be involved with at all. You're an 8-year-old. Like, why are we acting like the kid is not going to be a factor in the relationship?
Burger.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. I like to spend time. I like to spend time with who I'm with. So if not, obviously all kids are a blessing, and I'm not saying that. But if you have other things to do, and maybe it's me. I like to have that time.
Well, I can say my son is older. He has his own things going on. He has his own income. He has literally his own.
Your son is 8 years old. He is not. He's still a child.
And just because he's quote unquote self-sufficient at 8 years old doesn't mean he doesn't need to be nurtured.
Oh
or
my gosh.
Needs or necessities that he's.
My son get money. He's self-sufficient. You don't got to worry about him. So is your son driving himself to school? Your son handling his own stocks? Your son doing all this? Then at the point, what does he need you for? Talking like your son about to come out and teach you how to run your 401k.
What's that word when kids go to the court and they try to sign their rights off?
Emancipated?
Yeah.
Yeah, let your son emancipate if he all this. Dang, you done put all this pressure. Does your son know he's a child? Is your son aware that he's a child? Does your son get to be a child? Because the way you talk about your son right now, I imagine your son walks in, mother, it's 7 p.m. You were supposed to be home at 6:30. I will not tolerate this any longer. Your allowance is cut. Like, that's how you talking like your son is.
The allowance is cut.
Like, he be slapping you on the hand for coming in late. Dang. Be a parent. Your son is not your equal.
Own thing going on, but he is very abrasive with his words. He doesn't mince words. And for me, my child is a big thing because he can say, I don't like that he got that on. And I don't like, he's very impressionistic.
Why does your child at 8 years old have the right to have an opinion on adults that he don't know? Teach your child to stay in a child's place. So any man you come in, your child doesn't hold his words back. So you just let your child say anything he wants to say to any of your partners?
If that's the word, impersonable, whatever the word
I'm
is.
picking up what
But
you laying down.
so he will tell you about yourself. So I kind of have to screen beforehand.
We probably be best friends then, because I'm that friend of the group. I'm the one that's gonna tell you about yourself. You gonna hear it from me. We gonna laugh, but you gonna hear it from me for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, is she someone that's your type?
Not normally, but she seemed like she got a cool vibe. We'd probably be cool.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes.
Hey, shout out to Arlette and BM, man. Shout out.
I don't know how y'all do this.
I don't know, bro. They be popping off, though. But, hey, this lineup was diabolically bad. This was bad. Throw it away. This was... Shoot, this make Ish group look kind of, man.
I don't know about all that. I say they neck and neck.
These women are cooked. They're not even cooked no more. They're broiled.
Yeah, they're neck and neck. I would have preferred the women from the first Pop the Balloon episode.
Yeah, this is bad. All right, y'all. Peace.